Hey you cuties, I hope you guys are doing alright. And yes, in this video I'm going to explain to you guys the time that I used to be an app called Amino, and also tell you why I stopped using it. There's no actual growth for people that wants to become a full-time artist. And I understand that that type of app, like most of them are minors, and I understand that those type of people, they don't have bank account or PayPal account, which is completely understandable. And I understand that Amino itself is not meant for that. It's meant more for communities, like primarily fandom wise. And yes, I used to be like a community specifically like art related, and I remember the time that I used to be a community that I called artist support artist. And like I just entered to that community, and fine and dandy. But then I realized that the admin of that community, like, it was saying like, oh, don't self promote, you know and that caught me off guard most of the time, because I'm like, but what about those people who wants to grow as a full-time artist and not like a hobbyist? And hey, there's no shame in that. To become a hobbyist, that's totally cool. But in this case, I'm speaking primarily for people like me that who wants to become, like, to take art as a career as a whole. In this particular reason, I would like to speak about criticism. And the reason that I would like to speak about is because I noticed that most of them will like take them like very personally. Like, you will give like any constructive criticism, like even like a nice way, like they will take it like you're attacking them, like to the artist, and not, they wouldn't take like you're giving like a tip or like an advice, like, oh, like you should do, like you fix up the arm a little bit, or this head is a little bit too big, you know what I mean. And I remember one time a friend of mine, he gave a constructive criticism to an artist, and he told that artist that, hey, I love your piece, but don't you think that the signature is way too big, and it will lose the focal point of the piece? And to be honest, I agree, because when you go to art school, most of the professors, they will give you criticism how the size of the signature, you know, and sometimes if the signature is like way too big or way too like distracting from the artwork itself, that's a problem. That app at the time can become very stale, in the sense like at the beginning, like you will receive a lot of recognition from that community, and you can become very overwhelmed, like very satisfied, people leaving you comments or leaving you likes and gaining a new follower, and that's fine. But then when the time goes by, it become very stale. Like there's nothing new. Sorry for the jump cut, you guys. Is because when I was, continuing the drawing that I showing you guys, is because the app froze, and when it happened, it didn't save, and I tried, believe me. But yeah, I'm showing to you the final result to you guys, and I hope you guys like the video. And also, if you had any ideas, you know, for another video, just leave me down in the comment below. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day.